Mike Cofini here, doing some more testing on our Mighty Prime priming system. Now we're going to pull the oil pump off of this motor. This motor just ran an hour and a half ago, made exactly 85 pounds of pressure. So we want to take the pump that was running on this motor and we're going to bench test it and show everybody how the Mighty Prime priming system can also bench test your oil pump without ever being on the motor. And we're just testing the bypass pressure. We're also going to put the oil pan back on this motor with no oil pump in the motor, and we're going to do some more testing with our Mighty Prime priming system without an oil pump in the engine. So we'll take that oil pump off. Just get it off of the stud. Just like that. Make a little bit of mess. Oil pump drive rod out. I got this little pan to put that oil pump in. Now there's no oil pump on the engine. We just got a stud there. We don't have to do anything here because since it doesn't have an oil pump on the engine, there's not going to be any oil that goes through the dirty oil port that feeds our filter. So we're just going to leave it off, just no oil pump on the engine. We're going to stick the oil pan back on just to keep the oil from making a big mess. If I can get it up in there. Just like that. Get a bolt started. All right, just like that. Now we got the oil pump, or the oil pump's off the engine. Got the pan hanging on the motor. We're going to put 4 bolts in that so that it doesn't make a big mess. And we're going to do some more testing. So what we've done is we've taken this motor that we just ran a couple hours ago. We took the oil pump out of it. We're going to do some bench testing to show you how accurate the Mighty Prime is in testing your bypass pressure of your oil pump before you put it in your engine. We're also going to show you a test here. We're going to run our Mighty Prime and we're going to feed this motor only with this Mighty Prime pump. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the normal feed line off the oil pump. We're going to take it off of the inlet of our see-through filter. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put a cap on it. And then that way when we run the Mighty Prime, all it's going to do is it's going to basically be sucking out of this bucket through the intake line just like we filled the motor, going into our Mighty Prime priming system, out the check valve, into the opposite inlet of the filter. So what it's going to do is this Mighty Prime is going to suck out of that bucket and feed this motor. Now I don't want to freak everybody out because with the oil pump installed on a motor, it uses the bypass pressure relief valve of the oil pump so it can't overpressure the system. In our testing, we were pretty much shocked of how much pressure this little Mighty Prime will actually pump. So what we're going to do is we're going to cap all this off and then we're going to run this Mighty Prime by itself and show you just how much pressure this little Mighty Prime pump can pump into this motor. First thing, we're going to take this intake line. This is the dirty oil that comes out of the motor. And we're just going to take it off. It can stay on the motor because there's nothing feeding it. It shouldn't leak at all. We're going to put a cap. So that's completely capped. Make it tight. Then we're going to take the inlet off of the priming system. This also shouldn't leak. And then we're going to take our hose in our bucket. And just that easy, we're going to hook it up to our priming system. This is the way we put oil in our motor. But now we're going to test the pressure of this priming system without having a bypass in the engine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to prime our Mighty Prime. Got to take our plugs out. Going to use our oil can again. Just got to squirt some oil in each port. You watch the video on operating your Mighty Prime and it'll show you a good view of what we do. So I'm just putting 5-6 squirts of oil in there, and it actually started coming out. Putting 4 or 5 squirts on the other side. Put a little bit more in there. Okay, just like that. We'll put those plugs back in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to prime this, and as soon as the filter starts getting oil in there, then we're going to show you the pressure gauges. So you'll see that as soon as the motor gets oil pressure, the pressure of the motor. Okay, so now that we got the Mighty Prime primed with some squirts of oil in there, we're just going to still take this 12-volt cordless drill, and we're going to start the Mighty Prime, and we're going to be sucking out of the bucket at the same time here. So we've got it primed, and we're going to start, and as soon as that filter starts getting oil in there, right there you can see. Okay, so it just filled up the filter, sucking out of the bucket. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you the pressure gauges so you can see what kind of pressure this thing will prime at. All right, now that we got the filter primed, we're going to run this priming pump. You're going to see the gauge pressure on this, and we'll test how much pressure it'll make. We've switched to our 12-volt Milwaukee. It's got a little bit more power, and with a little more pressure here, it'll help us on turning it. So here we go. We're going to get started on this, and then we'll cut right to the pressure gauges as they're going up. Here we go. Gauges are moving. Whoa. +225 pounds of pressure. 225 pounds of pressure right there out of our 12-volt cordless drill. That's incredible. Here we go one more time. About 220 pounds on the one gauge, 225 on the other gauge. That's incredible that the little Mighty Prime can pump that much pressure. You know what we need to try is, now that we're all set up, do you think that this motor will make over 200 pounds if it's running using a cordless drill? Never done anything like that before. Let's test it. We'll open the door here, get the alcohol fumes out of it, and we're going to take this Milwaukee and we'll fire this motor up with just this Milwaukee and see what kind of pressure it makes while it's running. Well, here we are for the test. I can honestly say, in all the years I've built motors, thousands of them, that never, ever have I ran an engine without an oil pump. So this will be a first for me. Basically, we're going to take this Mighty Prime, we're going to take this 12-volt cordless Milwaukee drill, we're going to run our Mighty Prime pump, which is sucking out of this bucket of oil, which has got 8 quarts of oil in there, and we're basically feeding it into the inlet of my filter. We've already unhooked the inlet of the motor. That's usually the oil pump's feed to our filter, so that's eliminated. and we just have the feed out of our filter into the motor to provide oil to the bolt bearings and the entire engine assembly. So when this motor starts up, this oil pump is the only thing going to be feeding it. If I get off of the trigger, basically the oil pressure will go to zero, just like that. So, or if the bucket runs out of oil, it will also have a problem. So we're just going to kind of see what happens. We made 220 plus pounds of pressure here just priming it. I'm curious to see what happens if the motor's running. Does the oil pressure change, or does this little mighty prime, is it able to put 200 psi of oil pressure to this engine? This is a little tiny, less than 1 pound kit. The oil pump gear is only 1 3/4 inches around on the outside gear. The center gear is a lot smaller than that. I'm amazed that this thing can pump 200 plus pounds to this motor. I just don't even know what to say about that. But we worked very hard at Clearview Filtration to make a high pressure pump. We were so afraid not to have enough pressure to be able to oil the complete valve train that that's why we did everything we could to make more pressure, including larger intake hose going to the priming pump and a larger number 8 fitting going to our filter, which helped us about 6 pounds of pressure. So we've done everything on this to put as much oil as we possibly can to this motor, and this is going to be the real test. Can your priming pump not only just prime your engine, but can it supply lifeblood to your engine? Could this little tiny pump make 200 pounds on a running big Chevy? And what happens with a little RPM? So a couple things we're going to try here, but honestly, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So we're going to keep an eye on the gauges, and we're going to pull the trigger on the drill. And as soon as our pressure gauges move, I'm going to get on the starter button, and hopefully the motor fires up, stays idling. We're running an experimental injector on this thing, so I can't crack the throttle or anything because I got to have one hand on the oil pump and one finger on the starter button. But we're going to see what happens. Now it's prime time. What we're going to do is we're going to spin the Mighty Prime using this 12-volt cordless drill. It made 200 pounds prime in this motor, and we're lucky that we got a K&N filter on the bottom of this. As you guys know, I recommend K&N to everybody that's running 100 psi or more on their oil systems. They hold up better. They got that nut on the bottom. You got to tighten them up with a wrench. We also, on our 400-115, which that's what this filter is, our most popular unit, on the bottom of it, it's got a receiver groove that the disposable filter seal goes into. When you tighten that nut up, that filter will almost bottom out on the bottom of my filter base and totally enclose that disposable filter seal so it cannot blow out. So big advantage, especially if you're 100 psi or more. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get on the throttle of the cordless drill, and then as soon as the gauges start moving as the pressure builds, then I'm going to hit the starter button, and we're going to fire this motor up and see what happens here. I'm not sure what's going to happen, so it'll be interesting to see if the Mighty Prime can keep up with an engine at RPMs. We don't have the advantage like an oil pump that's in a motor to where the higher the RPMs, the faster the oil pump spins. So our oil pump's one speed, 12-volt cordless drill, and pulling a trigger on it is how this motor's going to be running. So what we're going to do, we're going to fire this thing, and again, as soon as it makes pressure, we're going to start it up and see what kind of pressure it runs. We're going to get on the throttle a little bit, rev it up, and see what happens. See if the oil pressure stays constant, if it varies, kind of what goes on. It is prime time. I'm a little nervous about this, so we'll see what happens. All right, ignition on. Got my finger on the starter button. Again, I'm going to be watching the gauges. As soon as the pressure starts going up in the motor, I will be getting on the throttle of the cordless drill. Now, I can't get off the throttle of the cordless drill, otherwise we'll lose oil pressure in this motor when it's running. So it's going to be a little awkward to keep on the cordless drill and have the motor running at the same time, but going to see what happens. Here we go. Pressure gauges are moving. Here we go. Wow! That was cool. Making over 160 pounds of pressure. The oil pressure varied as you whack the throttle, so that tells us that as the motor's spinning oil out of it, throwing oil out of it, it actually helps suck some of that oil out of it, and you saw our pressure went down as the RPMs went up. 8,000 RPMs right there on the Mighty Prime priming system. That's amazing. That was really cool. I brought the motor up to like 6,000 RPMs. You saw the pressure went all the way down a little over 40 or something like that. As soon as I idled it, it came back up. So definitely the higher the RPMs of the motor, the more oil going through the oil system. Man, that was cool. That's amazing. Mighty Prime. We sucked almost 8 quarts of oil out of that. We got maybe a quart left in there. So 8 quarts of oil in that amount of time running. This thing's making 160 PSI, double of what the pump in the motor does at idle speed. Man, that was really cool. If you got any questions about the Mighty Prime, you guys call us. We told you it was more than mighty, and that's the proof of it. 8,000 RPMs on just the Mighty Prime priming pump all by itself. Man, that was cool. Thanks for watching today.